Hi guys. Uh, so it turns out Melissa Talks has made a video on one of my comments, which was quite interesting to see. I was wondering I was going to be hearing from Melissa. I was invited to a sort of ENTP online Zoom meetup, and shortly after I appeared on the Zoom, she suddenly sort of withdrew. We were both meant to be attending. I was wondering what would happen, but I was wondering if she was going to either um, call me out, I don't know, get annoyed at me being there, or just leave. And I think she just left, which is a bit disappointing. But then she put up this video about one of the comments I made, I don't know, a few months ago about her self typing. And yeah, I mean, I don't think she's an ENTP. I think that argument has been made pretty well by herself in one of her responses to one of Eric's videos on her. I think it was effectively a self immolation in terms of showing the reactions of someone who was deeply and personally hurt that someone would question her typing as ENTP, her self identification. And as a result of that video, I think, not much pushing for myself, but there was a sharp increase in the number of votes for the ENTJ personality type. I made my argument on there. People liked that argument. And yeah, the numbers swelled in that favour. At some point, I think a matter of maybe one day, there's a sudden uptick, like several weeks later, of ENTP, and then ENTJ then beat it again. It suggests to me maybe she got some of her fans to vote ENTP for her. I don't know, but at the moment, ENTJ is in the lead. Now, normally I don't get into non-socionics typings. I mean, it's not really my area. I specialize in socionics. MBTI is not very interesting to me. I was an MBTI. I've got very good reasons for moving to socionics. I think it's the better system. But there are downsides, of course, for being a socionics person rather than Myers-Briggs type indicator person. One of the main things is that you're going to have a crappy channel. You're not going to have nearly as many people watching your videos, and really, I haven't really put in as much effort into my channel as someone like Melissa's put into hers. She releases videos every few days. I release a video maybe once every few months. There was a time on during the sort of lockdown period when I was releasing a lot of videos because I had nothing better to do. But now I've got a lot of stuff to be doing. I've got work, I'm married, got a house. I've been incredibly busy, so I just don't release many videos. So of course, I'm not going to have nearly as many views as she has. I mean, if I were to put MBTI type names like ENTP, ENFJ in my YouTube video titles, I probably get a lot more views, but I just haven't done that yet. I've tried to stick to socionics terms. I could maybe change my approach. Maybe I could try to do that actually, use MBTI names and deliberately use those sorts of terms to attract more views. It may confuse more people, but it certainly attract more views to my channel. But yeah, I mean, beating me is not exactly a difficult thing. It's like beating a midget. It's like, I mean, I'm also quite short myself, but the point is, it's very easy to beat me. I'm a socionics channel, and I'm lazy. Whereas what she does, she works very hard at a Myers-Briggs type indicator channel. That should be doing a lot better. It's not, and I think the reason it's not doing nearly as well as some of the big league MBTI people. Well, first of all, it takes a lot of time to do that. Secondly, I certainly don't think it helps with the consensus on your type being different from the one you think you are, and your whole YouTube video being about presenting yourself as being that type and informing people on that type. I think that is a fatal flaw, you could say. Sure, not fatal enough to cause an MBTI channel to perform less well than even a relatively good socionics channel, but it's still not going to put you in the top leagues. It's going to prevent that from happening. So, you know, either way, if you'd like to find out my thoughts on Melissa's type as an ENTJ, I say it's ENTJ, just definitely not an ENTP. ENTP and ILE are so similar between socionics and MBTI. I feel like I can quite confidently say she's not an ENTP. But Points. I made my case on the personality database. If you'd like to take a look at that, please feel free. If you disagree, feel free to vote for as ENTP. I don't mind. Other people who agree with my point of view and vote back, I don't know. But point is, have a look, see what you think. All right. Bye.